Hello Globetrotters, it's Kate Pilcher here, founder and guide of Globetrotting. Now in this video I'm going to show you the best way to use a GoPro on horseback to capture awesome video footage of your riding escapades or riding holidays. Now, as you would all agree, GoPros are the perfect filming device when riding a horse, as they are pocket size and have built-in stabilizing facilities. Unlike a handheld camera where the footage becomes a 30-second tribute to the sky or ground, a GoPro can be fixed to a helmet, pole or chest harness to hold it steady and allow you to concentrate on riding. Kind of important. Now there are oodles of GoPro accessories that you can buy. We've tried and tested quite a few to find the best angle when riding. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a rundown of the equipment that we like and what we don't like. Okay, so there's the GoPro front mount. This is easy and no fuss way to record when riding. You need to make sure it's tilted so it has your horse's head and neck in the foreground to give perspective when filming. In saying that, it gets quite boring watching this one frame unless you're jumping or playing polo, which is fast-paced and action-driven. But the GoPro has quite a wide angle, which is great, and the footage is super stable thanks to the helmet. I would suggest recording when your guide tells you you're going for a canter or a trot or approaching wildlife. Don't record for hours at a time, as you'll not only chew through your battery, you'll waste valuable card space. Also worth mentioning, with the wide view, wildlife looks miniature size unless you're eyeballing them. So if you want your riding friends in the frame at a decent size, you make sure you get up close and personal. Now the GoPro chest harness mount. We don't have the chest harness, but I've seen footage using the chest harness when riding a horse. It's not a great angle to view your ride from unless you're really tall. The entire frame is of your horse's neck. And also when you ride, you move your head to take in the scenery, right? Not your chest. So it will be a completely static view the entire time. Also, it's not the most comfortable harness to ride in for long periods at a time. And for women, it looks a little bit weird with your boobs, just saying. Now a GoPro head strap mount looks like this. If you don't ride in a helmet, which we recommend you do, then the head strap mount can fit over a cap and a kubra. It's got adjustable straps. Keep in mind it's not as stable as the helmet front mount, so your footage may not be as stable. You also can get a GoPro wrist housing. This is an okay mount for a different angle when riding. Obviously the GoPro needs to be facing out, but it's a super angle to interlace with other footage and it doesn't obscure your riding. It's best when riding with groups, and again when you're having a canter or gallop, you can approach fellow riders and angle the GoPro to capture them cantering beside you. Make sure the wrist strap is tight and secure before recording. The next one is the GoPro bobber. This is a hand grip pole which was released for water filming as it floats. We always take the bobber on our trips as it's handy if you want to film underwater when horses are swimming. It's also small enough to attach to your GoPro and throw it in your saddlebag or pocket in between riding. If you're comfortable at riding one-handed, that is. I love this mount and it's one of our favorites. Now the GoPro extension pole, last but certainly not least. We find this is the best mount for riding after a recent trip to Canada. It isn't for everyone, as you have to ride one-handed the entire time. So if you have a horse above your skills, it might not be wise. But Buster and I taken in turn riding with the extension pole. You'll see that it's transparent plastic so it doesn't obstruct your frame when filming and it floats. It gives you a range of angles where you can film in an aerial shot of yourself riding along and your fellow riders. So there you have it, Globetrotters. I hope this video helps you capture better GoPro footage when riding your horse. And don't forget to subscribe below to stay up to date with all of Globetrotting's tips and tricks. Until next time, thanks for listening.